Okay, we have Sinead Holt here today at KinoD in the Black Abyss. Can I ask you, how has KinoD gone for you?
Amazing. Oh my god. I loved every single second of it. I missed the second day because I was filming, but it was still just amazing today how many films you can get done in such a small amount of time.
How many films were you in?
3 so far.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's
In one
good.
day, I think that's kind of good.
Yeah. And what were the films about?
The first one was about 2 kind of bad cops.
Right.
The second one was a quickie that we made of like me and my partner having like a big blowout argument in the middle of the shop. And then this one is like a David Letterman film brought to life, where it's just like a dream sequence. It's pretty cool.
All right. Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. And which out of the what did you feel you've learned from the Kino?
Networking is the most important thing.
Yes.
Just put yourself out there. You never know what you're going to end up doing in every kind of role, and just to help out in every way you can.
Well, that's it. You just kept active, yeah?
Yeah.
Kept active. And did you have any preconceptions going into the Kino, or was this your first Kino?
This is my first KinoD.
Right.
It's my first one, so I was kind of nervous coming in, but I felt like immediately at ease afterwards, where just everyone is just so nice and so friendly, and kind of, in the film industry everyone's a little bit more on the introverted side, and you kind of get nervous around new people, but this kind of makes you come out of that zone and pushes you, and then in the end you're just more open. Just like it's great because it helps you, especially if you've not been on many sets before, to kind of understand the different roles, the different people, and just get more comfortable in like bigger environments.
And if would you come back to Kino?
Oh, absolutely.
But what would you do different?
Definitely. I think I'd pitch next time.
Yeah. You'd pitch.
I didn't pitch
People
this
are
time.
saying that,
yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, well, have your idea ready.
Yeah.
The thing I find about Kino is it's a time constraint.
Yeah.
It means that people don't have time to be
Picky.
Yeah. That way. And I think that's the thing in the film industry. Everything has to be planned out so much.
Yeah.
I think with Kino, there's less planning. So everything is
100%.
spawn of the moment. So you feel you've networked with people that you would work again now?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I've met some amazing new contacts that I definitely will be working with on new sets now.
Okay. And you'd recommend it for other people as well?
Oh yeah, especially if you're a brand new filmmaker and you just want to kind of get in there, because it's kind of hard at the very beginning when, it's hard to make those connections if you're like brand new out of the industry, like straight out of college, and this is like a perfect way of getting your name out there and showing this is what I can do, this is who I am.
And did you study acting in college?
Yeah, I went to the KinoD and then I went into Post-Study Academy.
Oh, very good. But it's a different world out there, isn't it?
Oh God,
From what they tell you.
Yeah, they colleges can only prep you so much, and then that's like a great thing about Post-Study is that they think that being on set is the best experience you can get. It's the best learning you can
I'd
get.
agree with that. Practical learning,
Yeah.
I would call that, that way.
Yeah.
So you obviously can't tell us your idea that you're going to pitch.
No, of course not.
No, you'd
Oh,
be
no.
very secretive.
Yeah, you have to be.
And what would I say now? So will you be going to and recommending your friends to Kino now?
Oh, 1,000%, yeah. 100%. Definitely, I think it's something that if you're in the film industry, you should definitely make it to. It's definitely an experience I will never forget. In the best way.
Yeah. One of the things I think is, I've had a problem, and I've said it on camera before, that a lot of the Irish film industry, I feel, is a pay to play.
Yeah.
Now, I know the Kino was €25 for the weekend, but that only covered the expenses.
Yeah.
And I think when you go for a pay to play, it's a constraint.
Yeah.
Where I think here people are just trying to get things done.
Yeah.
So I think, and as well, you find people that really want to do it. Do you know that way? So.
Well, it seems to sell out pretty fast as well, and even this year was kind of a limited amount of numbers because of COVID, but it's still sold out. And that tells it all with Kino, that if something is going to sell out that fast, then it's something you want to try get into as soon as possible.
Well, I've been at a few of these Kinos, and this year the thing that surprised me was the mix of characters.
Yeah.
Obviously you're going to have your directors pitching their stories and but like there was people from completely different realms I wouldn't even consider. There was people into dance, And the one thing that hit me was the stunts. The stunts wanted to use KinoD as a to work on ideas. I just thought, well, at one stage, KinoD was actors, directors, DOPs. I think the appeal is broadening, and hopefully, as you said now, with COVID and things like that, we will be able to have something bigger in the future.
I'd love to see a week-long KinoD.
Yeah, that'd be dead.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, they I think they will think about that. You know, that way there is international weeks where people go on holidays and all and do it, and that could be something. But,
that was another great thing. There was so many people travelling here from so many different countries to come to the one here in Dublin, which is amazing to see that they clearly love it so much and it works so well, especially for networking, that you're going to fly all the way here just for 2 days. I think that's so amazing, and it just shows how important Kino is.
No, that's great. Well, I hope your 3 films do well at the screening.
Thank you.
And we'd like to thank you for coming on to the podcast.
Of course, anytime.
And sure, we'll see your films tonight.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much, guys.